What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the pickup series for the final pickup of the year, the final video of the year for our channel. Hope everyone had a wonderful holiday season. Merry Christmas. It's New Year's Eve right now. Like I said, final video of the year. We're going to close it out with a pickup video, and it's a pretty decent sized pickup video, I think. A little bit of everything. We got some comic books, some action figures, of course some video games, and I'm trying to figure out what we're gonna. I guess we'll just start off with the action figures. And the first thing I got this early on in the month, was the Marvel Legends series Black Suit Spider-Man. I can never get that right. I always go this way, but I guess you can see the picture right there. Still getting this whole camera thing down. You'd think I'd done it by now, but I haven't. And then I picked up another one of the old Spider-Man Classic series. What that comes with I think this is issue 301. Yeah, issue 301. Opposable Spider-Man, and then the comic book. I would give anything. I think we opened up, or we didn't open it up, but that right there, the third one down. The first one's what we got today. The third one down is the one we opened a while back, the Black Suit Spider-Man. I'd love to have that Venom and that Man Spider. I haven't come across those yet. I'm not going to order them. I'm going to find them out somewhere. And then my favorite of the action figures this month is something that normally is rather expensive when I look for it. I did order this, and I caught it for like 50 bucks, and I had to have it. I actually never knew it existed. And that is this Spider-Man Maximum Clonage, as I hit my microphone, Maximum Clonage Special Collector's Edition, as it says at the top. It comes with Scarlet Spider, Spider-Side, Spider-Man, Sandman, the Jackal, Peter Parker, Kane, and Ben Reilly. That Sandman right there is actually, to my knowledge, the only Sandman besides that one we opened the other day. Like, this is the only one that is not, I don't know how to explain it. Like, that was like, I think that was like Web Force or something. This is the only one in like the Spider-Man animated series set. I mean, I can't explain it right, but he was actually one of the only main Spider-Man villains to not appear in Spider-Man the Animated Series, and that was because at the time of the animated series, James Cameron was trying to make a Spider-Man movie. This was around 94, 95. It never got made, but the villains were going to be Electro and Sandman. Obviously, Electro appeared later on in the animated series, but Sandman never appeared. Not that anybody gave two shits about that, but that's just a little backstory for you. Anyways, yeah, I found this for $50 and almost had to pick it up. I love this. I am running out of room for my action figures and everything else, but that's alright. I love to collect them. And then we'll jump into the comic books. They kind of segue off each other, sort of. First up, we have Spider-Man, The Amazing Spider-Man 358. And I got it basically because the Punisher's on the front. I love the Punisher. Next we have, this is the first issue of the Venom comic books. This is Funeral Pyre. And once again, I mainly got it because of the Punisher, but it's got a pretty sick cover too, that orange. And then Funeral Pyre Part 2 of 3, Venom, and also has the Punisher on it. And I never did find the Part 3 to that. But then I got Venom, The Enemy Within Part 1. I love this cover. That cover is sick. Venom, Enemy Within Part 2 of 3. And that's got Morbius and the Demo Goblin on the front. Morbius is another favorite villain of mine. And then The Enemy Within Finale, Part 3. And then I got Venom, Lethal Protector, Part 1 of 6. Love that red background. Venom, Lethal Protector, Part 2 of 6. I've actually got a poster of this hanging on the wall right over here. And Part 1 that I just showed you a second ago, my girlfriend got me a magnet of that like a week ago. And then Venom, Lethal Protector, Part 3 of 6. And I never could find the other parts. Oh well, right? And then I got Spider-Man, The Amazing Spider-Man issue 375, 30th anniversary of Spider-Man #1. And that's got Venom and, I about said Carnage, Venom and Spider-Man on the front with that gold cover. Love that. Love that. And I also, something I ordered because I had a lot of trouble finding them, but I really, really wanted them. Because I had one back in the day, but didn't have the whole set. Was the Maximum Carnage. I got the entire arc. It was 14 parts. And this is part 1, Spider-Man Unlimited. I think it spanned over 3 or 4 months, but it was over like 5 different comics, 4 or 5 different comics. Spider-Man Unlimited, Maximum Carnage, part 1. Web of Spider-Man, Maximum Carnage, part 2. These covers are awesome, by the way. The Amazing Spider-Man, Maximum Carnage, part 3 of 14. I love the covers with Spider-Man, Venom, and Carnage, all 3. Then just Spider-Man, Maximum Carnage, part 4 of 14. Let me get my fingers out of the way. The Spectacular Spider-Man, part 5 of 14. Web of Spider-Man, part 6 of 14. Doppelganger down there at the bottom. I love the Doppelganger. I used to have his action figure too. I wish I could find him in the Spider-Man animated series set. I seen him online, but somebody was wanting like $30 for him, and I could find him a lot cheaper for that somewhere else, I'm sure. Back to the Amazing Spider-Man, part, I think it says 7? Yeah, part 7 of 14. Spider-Man, Maximum Carnage, part 8 of 14. Spectacular Spider-Man, Maximum Carnage, part 9 of 14. Web of Spider-Man, Maximum Carnage, part 10 of 14. The Amazing Spider-Man, part 11 of 14. Maximum Carnage, part 11 of 14. Spider-Man, Maximum Carnage, part 12 of 14. It says Inside Venom. That's awesome. And I think this is my, well, these next 2 covers are my favorite of the whole one, of the whole arc. Spectacular Spider-Man, Maximum Carnage, part 13 of 14. I love that, just Carnage's face. And then part 14 of 14, as it says, the awesome conclusion, Spider-Man Unlimited. And look at that cover. I actually had a wallpaper of that at one point on my computer. Like I said, normally I wouldn't order comic books, but someone had this whole set for $25. So I picked it up. $25 was a lot cheaper, and I could have bought the whole set anywhere else, like all at once, I feel like. Alright, yeah, we'll jump into the amiibo. Also, look at my ugly Christmas sweater. Spider-Man, Captain America, and then it's got Hulk and, where's he at? Iron Man. There's Iron Man, then Hulk's on the bottom going across. I basically got it because of Spider-Man, obviously, but anyways, The Legend of Zelda 30th Anniversary Edition Legend of Zelda Link amiibo, the 8-bit version. I really like that, but I like the next one better, and that is the Ocarina of Time Link. Ocarina of Time is probably my favorite Legend of Zelda. I love that game. Ambrose got me hooked on that game back when we were in like 7th grade, I think. So a long time ago. Well, 10 years anyways. That's a long time. And now we'll jump into the video games. Not really a whole lot. Most of this I got for Christmas except this first one. And I found it at the comic book store. Space Jam. I didn't even know there was a Space Jam video game. I haven't played it. It more or less looks like NBA Jam, but with Looney Tunes and Michael Jordan and the Monstars. I had no clue there was a Space Jam game, but here it is. And then I got Pokemon Moon, Call of Duty Infinite Warfare Legacy Edition with Modern Warfare Remastered at the bottom, Elder Scrolls V Skyrim Special Edition, Rise of the Tomb Raider 20-year celebration, and I'm not really a big fan of like special editions. I don't know why. I guess because they don't sit on the shelf good. But I think I'm gonna start getting them, or if I can, because I really like this. Look at this. It's like her diary or her journal, and it just opens up to the game. I really like that. If I can, now I can't get it back in here. Hell with it. I'll do it later. And then I got Overwatch for Xbox One. Haven't played it yet either. I'm actually out of space on my Xbox One. I'm going to have to delete something that I haven't even played. I haven't even hardly turned my Xbox One on. And I've got 4 or 5 games for it. And then I got Battlefield 1 for Xbox One. The reason I picked it up on Xbox One is because most of my work friends have Xbox Ones. And if I ever want to play online with them, I can. As I try to put this back in. But that is it for this set of pickups. Now, I don't know how often I'll do the pickup videos in the next year. It gets expensive sometimes, and I don't usually just buy stuff for the pickups. I just try to find it. I'll just try to find stuff out, and I'll get it if I want it or if it's something I've been wanting, but sometimes I don't feel like I have enough to do like a good pickup video. I hate to just put like a 2 or 3 minute video up, which, I mean, it doesn't really matter, but I like to have a good size video. Like this video is going on 12 minutes. That's a good size pickup video in my opinion. So we may do them bi-monthly, every 3 months, just whatever I feel like. Or if we have a decent enough pickup in January, I'll do a January pickup. It's just, it's a month by month basis. I don't know, I don't know how often I'll be doing them. But that being said, we appreciate everyone that subscribed to our channel this year. The channel's been up for like 2 or 3 years. I think 3 years. But we just started uploading on the regular this year. And I think back in April or May. And we didn't have but like 4 subscribers. And we somehow got those 4 just off the videos we put up before, 3 years ago. And the 70, well, I guess 73, because I think we're sitting at 77 right now. The 73 we got since April, and to us that's amazing. We thank each and every one of you. We just do this for fun. It's a hobby, and the fact that people actually care enough to watch it means a ton. It means more than you'll ever know. It lets us, it gives us motivation to keep doing this. But like I said, that being said, hope everyone has a happy new year. Hope everyone had a happy holidays, and we will see you in the new year. Thank you guys so much for watching.